Jessie Vargas, former two-division world champion. Good seeing you here, man. Fight week. How you doing, bro?
Thanks, Chris. I'm doing well. I'm looking forward to the show. This week just started, and it seems like it got to kick off to the good start.
How do you break down this matchup?
It's going to be a very entertaining matchup. The way that I see it is it's a 50-50 shot for both fighters. Both fighters are going to come in, in great spirit, one, and two, in great conditioning. They both work their butts off, to win this fight because a lot's on the line.
Yeah.
You have to understand that the pride of Mexico is basically on the line because the winner is going to be the future representative for their native country, that is Mexico, and that's a big reason to want to win. And I'm sure that they're both coming to give a great performance and to knocking each other out. I think that they don't like each other.
You really think it's real?
It's real, man. This has been building up since 2010, and they both want to rip each other's head off, man. I can tell.
You impressed? What about Canelo impresses you? He's a little different than a typical Mexican. Some classic moves. I mean, what do you like about him?
He does several things very well. He's a good counterpuncher. He's a good aggressive fighter. He throws very good shots to the body, and he has very good head movement. I'd say that out of everything, he has very good head movement, quite sharp.
Yeah.
And that helps him stay away from heavy blows, and also helps the counterattack. So that's going to play a big factor in this fight.
What about
his head movement? So Julio has to be prepared to catch him, while he's moving, while he's slipping and moving around punches. And as for Julio, he has several abilities such as his strength, his reach. I doubt he'll use it, but he has a reach advantage. His weight that he can impose in the fight, and use it in the later rounds. It's going to be interesting. One thing that is very important in this fight is that Canelo has something about him that he pushes towards the second half of the fight, and Julio sometimes actually diminishes a bit towards the later rounds. So that's going to play a factor.
Some people think the weight is some think it's in Canelo's favor because Chavez is going to be drained. Some say if Chavez makes comfortably, though, he's going to be bigger. It's dangerous for Canelo.
No, that's a fact. That's what's at stake right now. We just don't know how Julio's going to be able to recover from the weigh-in to the actual fight day itself. So it's going to be entertaining. It's going to be interesting to see, and people are gonna be surprised on Saturday night because either way, if Canelo wins, he should win in spectacular fashion. If Chavez wins, he's going to win in spectacular fashion as well. There's no other way of me seeing this fight. It's going to be either a brawl and a late knockout, or just a knockout victory for either fighter.
Tell me about your career. What's the latest with you, bro?
Right now, dude, we are looking forward to the next fight. We don't have anything confirmed just yet, but we hope to fight sometime in August. That's what we are talking about now. But soon we'll figure it all out. After
the Pacquiao fight, it's like you almost got a little more praise from people, a little more like people's champ in a lot of ways. Do you get that sense from people? Like people are receptive to you and everything now?
I do, man. I do. I'm very thankful, first of all, because of that love and support that I get from my fans, from my people, and it's always appreciated. But I'd say that it's just they know that I'm always here to fight whoever. I'm not scared of no one, and I always leave everything inside that ring. I don't give up, and I don't shy away from a fight, and I think that's what they respect in me. And I look forward to coming back, becoming world champion again, and giving them another victory.
Speaking of, Manny Pacquiao, he's fighting Jeff Horn. What do you think of that one?
Jeff Horn, that's going to be a good matchup. Jeff Horn is a hungry young kid. Well, he's my age, but he's a young guy that has the opportunity of worldwide exposure, and if he takes advantage of it, it's going to be worth his time.
Spence against Brook. What is about prediction on that one?
It's a good fight. There's several things that are in play in this fight. You have to understand that Spence is going to the UK to fight Brook, so he has to win decisively. But my question is did he receive too much punishment from the middleweight division that was Triple G? You have to ask yourself that question because he did receive a lot of hard shots.
Yeah.
Good thing they stopped it, but he was getting punished, man. So I don't know how he will be able to recover.
Yeah.
But we'll find out come late this month.
What are your thoughts on Gennady Golovkin and if he fights the Chavez Canelo winner?
You know what? I don't know if that fight will happen actually. So Triple G Triple G should have a backup plan just in case, just because this fight should be interesting, and it might be difficult for Canelo, and if it is, it might take him another year to make that fight. So you never know. I would suggest Triple G having a backup plan just in case.